Hey everyone, this is Noble Eyes here, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you two of my brand new customs that I made this morning, or finished this morning. It took me a couple days to get these put together, and I know what you're thinking. Today is the tutorial, and I said I was going to make the first order rifle. I said new order a bunch of times, and I do apologize. Someone called me out on that. I don't know why that was stuck in my head, but I have here the first order gun that I was going to do, but I had work early this morning, and by early I mean 5 a.m. and I was really tired when I got home, and I fell asleep, and I actually just now woke up. And I have to be somewhere pretty soon, and I don't have time to put that video together. So things are going to be a little bit out of order. I'm going to get that video out hopefully tomorrow, and I'm going to show you these now. So hopefully that's okay with everybody, because that's just the way things work. You know, sometimes they're not going to be the way you expect them to. So anyway, these two figures are really awesome, and they're both identical. I made them at the same time, so I'm going to go ahead and just remove one of them. Say goodbye. Whoop. Put them back here, and then I'm going to show you guys this guy, because they're both the same, like I said. And then I'm going to show you the other Shadow Trooper that I have, which is really cool. So I haven't done one of these figures ever. I've never done a Senate Guard. Well, I did the blue ones, but back in the day they made the red ones, which were really cool. And I still have a couple of those. They made a battle pack that I got a long time ago, or Christmas around that time. So I didn't do one of those yet, but I probably will get to it because those are really awesome. But this pack that I had, the battle pack, came with the Shadow Troopers and the Shadow Guards, and I really wanted to make one. And because there's two of them, somehow, I don't know why, I got in my mind that I should make both the same, because they're probably going to be both, like, there's only one thing you can kind of do with these for now. So this here is the Shadow Guard and off his glory. I don't normally do a 360, but I'm going to do one. I don't have a before and after because I customized both of them. So I hope you know what they looked like beforehand, so you know what I did. I'm going to go ahead and take the gun. I don't know why I said gun, because everything has a gun. I'm going to take his beam weapon out of his hand, and then get on to this review. Now, I kept this sort of simple. Now, there are some technical things I did to it, and it did take me a couple of days. Whoops, I'm just going to smack it with my tweezer beads. It did take me a couple of days to make, but I wanted to make them relatively quick so I can lower the price on them so you guys can afford them, because when it takes me hours and hours and hours to make something, I'm going to price it high. I'm not even getting the money out of the stuff I have on eBay now, but I just want you guys to be able to have a chance to own these, because I think they're really cool. So that's why these are going to be a little bit cheaper than the norm. Or these cheaper than the stuff I have on now. But anyway, it does still have some pretty cool features on it, and in the future, if I do make one, I'll probably spend a lot of time on it and do it differently, because when I was making this, I had a lot of really cool designs and ideas in my head. But anyway, I got the ratioed armor. Oh no, it's not going to focus. Lame. I got the ratioed armor for the knee pads. Now, basically, what that is, I made a video on the ratioed armor, but if those who saw it know what it is, that is two parts. I got a metal underneath there, and then the top part. So that's two pieces there, painted. I got the red on there, and then I outlined it black. As you can see, if it's going to focus, this is not supposed to not focus. And then I got the center piece right there, and then this piece of metal here, kind of like a belt accent. Now the belt I kind of had some options with, but I decided to put this piece on there. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it is kind of a silverish black. There's some black speckles in there. You'll probably be able to see it better when I take a picture. I'm going to put some pictures on my Instagram of it. Got two pieces of the belt here too. Yeah, ammo packs on the other side. Supply packs. It doesn't have a gun, so it's not ammo. And I left the chest with the printing, because fabric is not my strong suit, believe it or not. And it has some cool printing on here. That, and if I put fabric on the chest, his helmet is really narrow, or it's really close to the chest, so his helmet would probably not be able to fit back onto the figure. So I already had to do some modifications to it to get it to fit with the shoulder pads, so that was kind of a no-brainer to leave as is. So anyway, moving on to the arm, I have the gauntlet, then the wrist piece, and then I got this extra little doohickey there. And then it only has this strap here to connect to the shoulder pad, or the elbow pad. I was going to put this upper arm piece on, that band, but I didn't know if my shoulder pads would get in the way, and I'm like, oh, I don't need that probably. And then I realized that I probably could have fit it up in there, but you wouldn't be able to see much of it. So it doesn't have that piece, but it does have the elbow pad, as you can see there. And then this side has the same in the elbow pad. Now I left most of this armor black, or all of the armor black, because on the arm, because he's a shadow trooper and his armor is all black, apart from the stuff that I added. And then of course these really awesome shoulder pads. Get an aerial view. Now these are 2 layers. Give it some really awesome effect. That was kind of hard to make, to get these to go with, and also have the arm to be able to move up high enough to hold the weapon. So that's kind of tricky. But these turned out really well. I like the way this came together with the two layers of shoulder pads there. Kind of like that guy, but a little bit different. So yeah, that is that. And then for the back, I'll show you the cape. Oh, I didn't put anything on the back of the figure. I left that plain because he does have this cape, and it's kind of close to his back, so it would have messed it up, or just would have like pushed his cape out a lot more. But on the bottom, if you can see, I have that layer right there. I get my finger out of the way so the shadow's not on it. I cut out another piece of fabric to get that design into the cape. Kind of, I don't know what you would call it. It's almost like the rebel symbol, but it's not. It's almost like more on the flame side. But that is there, and it's really cool. And then I have these 2 straps that go around the shoulder. This cape does come off the figure, which I will get to in just a moment. Got some more ratioed armor back here. Or I incorporated on the helmet with this one. So I just added it to the back of this helmet because I thought it looked really good. And then the top is accented with gray, because I do have more gray on the figure, and I had to kind of, not offset it, but if you have seen this helmet beforehand, it just had, it was just too plain, so I had to add a little bit of that to it. Moving on, I'll take off the, it wants to come off. Oh boy. There we go. Off the helmet. And then it is skull face underneath. No, I'm joking. Someone's in my house. Oh, our roommate's back. I was like, who's talking? So yeah, just a plain red face. If I can take this head off, it'll be... Come on! I tried to trim this off a little bit because it was really, really hard. There we go. Take that off, and then the cape should come off like so. So this is the cape. Pretty awesome. Took me a while to make, because I had to make 2 identical capes just like this. As you can tell, whoa! Don't fall. As you can see, I had to make 2 just like it, which was hard, but it was fun at the same time. And then, like I said, the back is plain because it gets in the way of the cape. And then this is the figure without the cape, which I don't know if that matters. The helmet looks pretty cool. Come on. Looks like a super villain, like Darth Maul. Darth Maul with armor. Hey, that'd be cool. Cool idea. So anyway, bam. That is that with the figure. Pretty cool. And I got 2 of them, which is even awesomer. And then for the weapon, this here is just a toothpick, painted up, fancied up, got a good handle on it so the guy can hold it. And then this top part is the actual weapon itself, so it can hold the blade. And then I just glued it together, and then voila. So that part is actually Lego, which I don't normally use a lot of Lego for stuff, but it was the only way I could get this to fit the way I wanted it. So, bam. That is that for this figure. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. And then I got 2 of them. So, make a cool scene. I'm not going to sell them together. I'll probably sell them separately. And then I got this one, which is also on eBay. So, yeah. My Shadow Trooper collection. Pretty cool stuff, guys. So if you liked it, I hope you did. If you did, hitchhike it. Don't forget to fist pound the subscribe button up there. It helps me out a lot. And if you're the first person to leave a comment on my video, you get a shout out right up in there. That's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, let me know. Let me know what you want to see next. And I'll get that video out tomorrow of the tutorial. So stay tuned for that, because it's going to be epic. And yeah, that being said, everyone have a great day. God bless, and I will see you later.